as well as in your lens of the eye, which can lead to cataracts.
Number 9.
Your pain and your inflammation will go down considerably. Boy, it's not until you reduce your sugars that you'll realize how much of that was contributing to either arthritis or inflammation or pain in your body. Until you eventually give it up, and you're going to be amazed how much less inflammation you have in your body.
Number 10.
Your bloating, your abdominal pain will go down. But I had years of bloating and gallbladder problems and abdominal pain from eating so much sugar.
Number 11.
Your sleep will be much better. I remember one time when I had really bad sleeping problems when I was consuming a lot of carbs. What did I do to solve it? Ate more carbs. In fact, I would consume, I'm not kidding, a pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream before bed just to have like a just sugar coma so I can literally go to sleep. Little did I know that made things worse. I started having restless leg syndrome, wake up in the middle of the night. I'd have to go run to get this energy out because I had all this energy. That was lactic acid coming from the buildup of all the sugar that was not being burned properly in my mitochondria, the energy factories of my cell.
Number 12.
You're going to feel really calm. Your adrenal stress that you might have will be much better. And if you have kids, you're going to notice that their demeanor is going to be better. They're going to be able to sit for longer periods of time. I mean, think about how many kids are just wired on sugar. They're so restless. And one of the reasons is because all this sugar depletes you of B1, which will give you the symptom of nervous tension. If you want to see a really dramatic effect, if someone has nervous tension or is just built up of stress, just give them some B1 and watch within 3 minutes. They're just going to feel nice and calm.
Number 13.
You're going to notice your skin is going to be much, much better. Not just improving acne, but also dry skin, excessive oily skin. The overall color and tone of your skin is going to be much healthier. So those are some of the benefits. But check this out. I don't know if you've ever heard this before. There is something in the majority of the population's diet that is creating a sugar-like effect. It's something that's not sugar, but it acts like sugar. But it not just acts like sugar, it acts worse than sugar. And we're talking about refined starches in certain food products, if you want to call it that. They're basically classified under ultra-processed foods, aka junk foods. Let's take a look at, used to be my favorite, right? So if we look at the ingredients, this has dried potatoes, vegetable oil, okay, it could be cottonseed, corn, or soy, or sunflower. And then it has corn flour, okay, corn starch, rice flour, maltodextrin. So all of those are refined starches. So in other words, maltodextrin, modified cornstarch, modified food starch, dextrin, basically are not sugars, but they have a huge effect on your blood sugars. Maltodextrin has an effect on the glycemic index between 110 and 136. I mean, glucose is 100. Table sugar is 65. So you can see it's like way worse than sugar, but it's not really a sugar. If we take a look at the total carbohydrates, it's 16 grams. The total sugars, zero sugars. So you might be saying, wow, that's great. It's no sugars, it's just carbohydrate. But this is going to turn into sugar so fast and raise your blood sugars. So this 16 grams really is 4 teaspoons of sugar. And that is just 1/5 of this. Okay, so it's probably a stack of those chips about this big right here. Has 4 teaspoons of sugar. You can imagine if you consume the whole thing, which I used to do without any hesitation, that you're dumping a lot of sugar into your body, but it's not listed as sugar. So when I talk about getting rid of these sugars for 2 weeks, I'm talking about also the starches. But I want to show you one last thing, okay? It's with